Okay, don't panic, but the next 7 days are not boring at all. Hi, my beautiful, handsome individuals. Welcome back. This is your next 7 days reading, and we're looking at what's unfolding, what's shifting behind the scenes, and what Spirit wants you to know as the week moves forward. We've got 3 piles. Each one is about 20 to 25 minutes long. So these are full messages, not rushed, not vague. We're actually getting into it. Okay. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you want something personal, that's always in the description. Take a breath, let your intuition lead, and choose a pile that catches your eye because, yes, that's the one. Pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. Let's see what your week has planned. Hi, group 1, those of you that chose this image. Let's look at your next 7 days. So this feels like you're on the verge of something, but you're on pause. And it's not like you're stuck, but it feels like there's some type of decision or some action that you need to take over the next 7 days where you're not confused. You're just waiting for the signs. The jellyfish here is about following your intuition. You're going to get like big signs, big synchronicities about what your path is or should be, right? Where your focus needs to be. Just trust the process this week. All right, let's look at your next 7 days. All right, Spirit, for my group 1s, what do they have coming in over the next 7 days? You're not willing. Look, I said signs, and here we go. Yeah, you're not willing to just do things without having information or without having certainty. All right, people skills. Spirit, what's coming in for my group 1s? You know, in the tea leaf oracle, there's the pineapple stands for reconciliation. Other people say it's friendship. Look, and it's direction. Thank you, Spirit. Hey. So Spirit's like, you're not lost, honey. We're showing you the way. All right, you're finding your purpose. Oops. You're manifesting something. All right, let's move these over here. All right, manifesting. You have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions. And then drama. Beware of troublemakers in the workplace. Okay. All right. So you're putting signs together that you're getting. Pay attention to the coincidence that you experience. You have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, counselor, salesperson, head of a company. Your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step as you go along. There's no need to hurry or worry. You're being divinely guided. Manifesting. You have the power to manifest what you want by writing down intentions and taking inspired action to make it happen. Peacocks could be significant. All right. And then drama. The troublemakers in the workplace. The job you want may have too much upheaval to bear. Keep emotions and gossip in check. All right. Some of you could be considering maybe stepping into a new position or a new job. Okay. Maybe it's getting too dramatic on the job. Let's pull your tea leaves. All right, Spirit, for my group 1, what is happening this week? It looks exciting, I'm telling you. Something's happening. This one flipped over. We got tortoise. Slowly but surely getting ahead. Hold on. For my group 1s, goldfish. I love it. Next 7 days. Give me 2 more. You know what? I'm just going to pull them, honey. Yes. Okay. And then we're going to get you a romance card. We've got fly, a period of ill health, depression. Hat, you will be playing a different role. Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. And a tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. Very nice. I love it. Okay. Let's get your romance card out here. Spirit, what's happening in love for my group 1? What's happening? If there's time, I'll pull charms and letters. We'll see. Okay. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking will bring, and faith will bring you romance. Okay. Be optimistic. What does a little book say? I never use it because the lettering is so tiny. I struggle. I'm blind as shit. Okay. Today, take action steps to positively manifest the love life you desire. Whether you're single or in a partnership, begin by visualizing yourself romantically happy and satisfied. See and imagine yourself with a wonderful partner who embodies the qualities that are important to you. Imagine that person appreciating and loving you too. So there was mention here about manifesting here with journaling. So some of you, maybe you want to manifest love in your life and you're taking a chance. You could be getting signs if you're single or you're, romantically invested in someone. You could be getting signs this week that love is coming in. Okay. That career matters are being handled. Whatever it is that you're trying to get, you're working on it this week. All right. Now that with the period of ill health and the fly, this could be the drama in the workplace or drama with a partner. Let's see. All right, Spirit, for my group ones, tell me about the next 7 days. What do they need to be aware of? What is going on for them over the next 7 days? These little cards are hard, honey. Okay, Spirit, what is happening over the next 7 days for my group ones? All right, we got the Knight of Pentacles. All right, you're making progress slow and steady like the tortoise. All right, the Empress. Okay, that's your challenge here, honey. You're trying to manifest and you're like, can I? Maybe doubting yourself. All right, what's coming in here? The High Priestess reversed. You're doubting the, what do you call it? The direction. Overly worried. Tell me about the next 7 days. Tell me about the next 7 days. The Eight of Cups, choosing to walk away from something. All right, Spirit. What's happening over the next 7 days? This one. The Nine of Pentacles. Look at that. Beautiful. Some of you are choosing to detach from something that's not fulfilling in your life because you feel like there's this sense of a lack of growth or a lack of expansion to a degree. Two of Wands reversed, the Fool reversed. There might be a little bit of fear associated with making a decision this week. Okay. And you're waiting for the right time. So you're grounding yourself. You know you need to take action. You know you will. But there's something about I'm not willing to do that anymore, or I'm not willing to take a chance unless I know where I'm stepping. All right. Now, some of you are very charming individuals, but you still struggle a little bit with self-confidence. And that's something that you're working through this week. All right. How do you want this High Priestess to fall? Upright. All right. Okay. So you are trusting your intuition this week, and that's what's going to help you. Okay. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Now, before you step into something good for you, you have to be positive. Okay. Because there's this lack of self-confidence can be a delay, kind of, sort of. Okay. Not kind of, sort of. It can be. And it's affecting your abundance. It's affecting your expansion and growth in terms of your career or even in connections. All right. This is like not giving yourself enough credit or maybe accepting things that you shouldn't, people that you shouldn't. Hold on just a minute. Yeah, sorry about that, my dears. I bet you didn't even feel that. I forgot to roll your astro dice. Hold on. All right, Spirit. What is the energy that my group ones are working with? Oh, okay. 7th house and Venus. So love is definitely important. Venus in Libra in the 7th house. Some of you might have Venus in Libra in the 7th house or any of those placements. So Venus in Libra is in its sign. Your mind is very much on connections with others. And I feel that it's a lot with love. Some of you are debating whether you're meeting the right person, whether you're with the right person. And it feels like your partner, whoever you're with, those of you in connection, your partner could be placing a lot of responsibility on you. And you need to take a moment to breathe. Like, like it's too much, honey. For others of you, this is connecting with other people. You come across as very charming, very handsome, beautiful. Okay, but you doubted, right? This week, though, it's like something is changing to where you are trusting your intuition more And your power of manifestation, your manifestation game is strong this week. And it's because you are abandoning a way of thinking, or a situation or person, even because you are focused on you and your money and your own power. Tell me about this Eight of Cups, Spirit. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. You're walking towards abundance is what you're doing. Look at that. The Devil reverse. You're abandoning here negativity, toxicity, things that are not well for your, for your well-being here. It's not, Two of Cups and the Page of Cups. You could get an invitation, Five of Wands reversed. You're not conflicted anymore. Okay. So for those of you that are single, this week you abandon the mindset of feeling that you're less than ideal, that you're not attractive enough, that you're not abundant enough. And that changes the direction. It's like some of you are manifesting love. And it's your mindset. Now here with the Nine of Pentacles and drama, your advice for this week is, there might be a lot of gossip or a lot of speculation about your love life or the person that you're interested in. If there's someone, avoid it. Okay, don't engage. Maybe you haven't had a relationship in a long time and people talk and people speculate, and who gives a shit? Who cares? Okay. So we got Capricorn and Pisces, Taurus, Libra. The Page of Wands. Yeah, someone's got their eye on you. Someone's reaching out. What do they need to know about this? Okay, what's the outcome for this week? Four of Swords. Yeah, someone's been thinking about you and they're reaching out. And some of you are excited at the possibility of connecting with someone, and you feel that possibly something is not over with another person. However, this connection didn't move forward. Someone chose their independence. Either you did or the person that you were connected to did. Okay. So it's a week of, getting your ducks in a row and understanding when something hasn't been healthy. All right. Now, for those of you in connection, there could be certain habits that you or your partner engage in that has kind of caused a rift. And slowly, like you're meant to focus on yourself, not on this connection, okay? If someone has been toxic and someone has been not the best partner, it's time away or time apart might be on the horizon, and it's for you to kind of have a refresh or a reset, okay? So it's not bad. You're being guided to take the proper steps. And this period of frustration or this period of not being able to come together with someone or doubting yourself, that's going to be in the past, but it's going to be a slow progress, okay? So I don't feel that you're ready to take a leap of action just yet, but you start noticing the synchronicities or the guidance, okay? If you ask for signs, you will get them. All right. I think we do have time for advice and charms here. So let's pull some oracle cards. That's your message for this week, honey. Okay, it looks good. It looks good. Now, let's bring in where did I put right there. Where did I put right here. Okay. Yes. Let's get you, I haven't used this Prism Oracle in a minute. I love it. It's so cute. It's a cutie patootie. Like you. Group 1, what's your advice? Spirit, for the next 7 days, what advice do you have for my group 1s? What advice do you have for them? We got love, honey. I'm telling you, this week is about connections and romanticals. Cleanse. Yes, you're purifying your thoughts here when it comes to love, cleaning up everything. Ghost, leaving the past behind, okay? So that you can reset. And then flow. And that falls in line with that. The colors even match. How you doing, okay? So you're leaving the past in the past. You're going with the flow, and this is a reset in your love life over the next 7 days. That is what I see for you, honey. Let's get into your charms. For confirmation, your charms and your letters. Remember, it's for the person, place, or thing. All right, let's zoom in. Oops, that's too close. Right there. All right, Spirit Red, what letters do you have for my group ones? All right, we've got D, DQ, Dairy Queen. If you're in Texas, you know, confirmation. VQ, it's a blank one, so you pick whatever letter. It applies to everybody, okay? FNR, RNF, A, AM, morning. Morning, noon, I'm getting morning, noon. Okay, REM, maybe sleep could be a thing. REM. Okay. Let's put that in frame, honey. Can you see that? Okay, let's get you your charms. All right, Spirit, for my group one. What charms do you have? Oh. All right, so we have a book. It is a book on witchcraft. Oops. Don't know the name. It's kind of blurry now. Some of you might be practitioners. We've got the flat stone. So this is about balance and stability. All right. Then we have a little tarot card. And as I say balance and stability, we pulled the Two of Pentacles. So there's a lot of juggling. It's busyness. It's also making a choice about where to focus your attention on. CTR, rest and relaxation. Z, J. And then we've got the flowers, no, the little grapes, which is abundance. And the Nine of Swords. All right. So some of you, if you've been stressing over finances, over your abundance, you're getting the money that you need when you need it. Have faith. And look, I just saw the letter F. F-A-F, faith. Okay. So you are getting signs. Some of you might find feathers on your path. We've got the Knight of Swords. So something is coming in quick, rushing in quick. Also, you're not taking impulsive action this week, or you're being advised not to. Center yourself, pace yourself. And the cross here indicates if you're religious, it's a sign of faith, of the Holy Spirit, of being guided, asking for spiritual guidance. Then we've got the Starfish. Starfish is about resilience and restoration and Aquarius energy coming through. All right, 100 grand. Some of you might like this candy, but it's also pointing to money. And then we've got connector here. So connections could be important. We did get the 7th house. We got the letter S. And then the red jumping being an opportunity coming in. And it can also indicate passion that comes in spur of the moment. Okay. So that is what I see for you, friends. Thank you so much for being here today. I certainly appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Stay real, stay blessed. Bye. Group 2, those of you that chose this card. So this one is interesting because in this image, there's a man. He's fishing, right? And in the background right there, there is an old picture. It looks like a picture from, you know, back in the black and white day photos. Like, so there's something, he's waiting for something. Similar to group 1, this is not about taking immediate action, but it is something about going back to basics or going back to the beginning. This is quiet energy, but very powerful because it's something about timing. This person isn't casting wildly. It's like they're still observing, waiting for the right moment. Skills, wisdom, resilience. Okay. Resilience or wisdom that's been passed down from ancestors. This could be tied to something that you've done before in another chapter of your life, but this time it's better because you have the knowledge now. Right here with a tree, it's reminding me of, it's tied to roots. It's tied to the past. Okay. Maybe for some of you, it has to do with spiritual gifts. Let's see. Spirit, for my group twos, what do the next 7 days, I can't even talk. What do the next 7 days look like for my group twos? Taking steps, okay? Action is key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. You take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find opportunities. All right. I don't feel this person is stuck though. I see their little legs right there. Magic, you have the power now. Use your magic to attract what you want in your life. The sky is the limit. All right. So you're taking steps to make something happen. All right. Spirit, for my group twos, what is happening over the next 7 days for them? Limitations, obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with some careful thought or simply choose something better for you. Okay. So something you want to manifest has been a challenge. Maybe that's why you're not on pause, but you're being strategic about something. Ooh, long term. So commitment here. An opportunity could turn into a long-term career move, or you will be asked to commit to a position in exchange for more money. Nice. Oh, okay. Unfolding. Says access to greater prosperity is opening up for you slowly. You are growing as you learn more and keep expanding. All right. So you're realizing what the limitations are this week. And it's like because of that, you're sealing the deal with an opportunity, but it comes in slowly. You're taking steps to manifest something magical in your life. It could be like going to a previous job or you're considering it. Okay. Let's see. Let's pull the rest of your oracles. Let's pull you a love card because we want to see what's up with love this week. Spirit, what's happening next 7 days for my group twos? Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Nice. Okay. You're going to be singing with joy, group two? What you doing? And last, your tea leaves. Tulip, great passion. Ooh, so you're getting it on this week, Connie. Yes. Okay. Nice. Spirit, one more. Oh, I need to close the curtain because this sun is right in my eyeballs. Okay. Success. Look at that. I love it. Hold on. Let me go close this curtain up. It's blinding me. Okay. That sun ain't playing today. Sheesh. Winter in Texas sucks. Okay. So this is a very passionate week. It's magical, group two. I love it. Forces working against you. So there's some type of limitation or challenge this week, but you're working through it. It's meant to unfold slowly for you. No rushing. All right. Even the dude in the boat says, don't rush because you are going to be successful. Okay. It's connected to career, perhaps. Younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. Okay, so that could be relevant. Maybe you are the younger woman. Let's get your tarot. Spirit, for my group. Oh, your astro dice. Hello, I keep forgetting. What is the focus for my group twos this week? Spirit, talk to me. All right, we've got Cancer. 5th house. Passion again. North Node. North Node in Cancer and in the 5th house. So for some of you, your child, a daughter could be relevant. Something going on with your daughter, if you have one, okay? Or someone, a younger sister perhaps. But the 5th house is connected to children. Children, love, creativity. So North Node in Cancer is like you're finding your true purpose. You're finding something that brings you comfort, passion, and joy all in one. It's unfolding for you. And it's like you're finally finding what you want, where you want. The 5th house to me is also magical because it allows us to step into our creative potential. And oftentimes the 5th house, it is connected to hobbies also, where if we're not careful, those hobbies can put restrictions or limitations on us where we're not managing our time wisely. But you are finding it, or you are carving out the time that you need because you're taking action. But it's only after you figure out the details, okay? It's interesting how it says you're not waiting around, but over here with the boat, the guy with the boat, he is waiting. All right. There could be something that you try to rush into this week where spirit is like, it's not the time yet. Confirmation. Okay. But passion looks good. There could be passion with someone that could lead to something long term. Not just in work. Okay. Growth and expansion is also North Node in Cancer. Very appropriate. All right, hold on. Spirit. For my group twos, tell me about their next 7 days. What's going on? The Two of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So see, don't rush this week because you could be dropping the ball on something. Queen of Wands reversed. Similar to group two, there's something about you doubting your capabilities to manifest what you want. What's going to help you this week is working through the limitations. Yeah, leave behind. Oh my gosh, you're so, maybe you watched group one. Excuse me. Yeah, maybe you watched group one because they had a similar message about needing to walk away from a mindset. All right, so you're leaving something that is restrictive. Maybe some of you decide that this is the year. And even though we're doing the next 7 days, I feel that you're planning something. And you've been thinking about this for a while. It could be connected to your own business or something along those lines. All right, what is coming in for my group twos? What's coming in? The Tower. Okay, something unexpected that leads to something long-term for you. What's the outcome here with unfolding? What is the outcome here? The World. Okay, so you're wrapping up a cycle and stepping into something new. This is a big week for you, group two. 10 of Cups, King of Swords in reverse, the Lovers reversed, the Hermit reversed. Okay, some of you might be dealing with someone that is a little bit cross or upset, right? And it's outside of you. And that's why you're choosing to move into a new direction. There's moments where you doubt your capabilities to manifest something for you, but your focus is on happiness, on family, on peace, right? And that's what you're getting this week. All right. But there's something about don't rush. Take your time when making decisions because you've got a lot going on. And don't doubt your ability to manifest. Tell me about this Queen of Wands in the reverse with magic. Why is this a challenge? Okay. The King of Cups in the reverse. Because right now you could be upset, or over the next 7 days, it could be rather emotional to where you're having to contend the limitations about something. Right? 5 of Cups. There's disappointment. There's a lack of communication or a lack of understanding another person connected to your status, your reputation, who you are, right? And it's kind of like you're trying to identify yourself. Maybe you were debating on group 3 because there's something about identity or finding your true self this week. All right, give me one more with King of Cups reversed and the Queen of Wands reversed. Or you're dealing with a lover, okay? The week starts off a little bit rocky. We've got the Star. So when you start the week, you're feeling a little bit dysregulated, but you end it on a hopeful note. Here with the Star in magic, you realize that you do have the capability to turn your situation around. There's something that your heart desires that you will get, and it's because you reset your mind. Here with limitations, obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with some careful thought, or simply choose something better for you. And that's what's going to help you this week. Tell me about the 8 of Cups with limitations. For my group twos, what is happening this week? The Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're very decisive and you are honest with, looking at your situation, reflective. The Chariot reverse, you might delay something intentionally, delay a new beginning because you don't have all the information. Like I said, this is similar to group one's message, where it's about taking calculated steps. But group one was more spiritual, right? This one feels like it's more in the 3D. What will help my group twos? What will help them? Okay, we have got the Knight of Pentacles. Pace yourself. Take your time. Don't rush. You're finding out answers and solutions this week. Locked opportunities become unlocked, and you're working through these limitations. All right, what's coming in here is an opportunity all of a sudden. If you're looking for a job, there's something about a new job coming in that leads to something long-term. You're not expecting it. Some of you might decide that it's time to move for work. You've been waiting on this. Tell me about long-term with the Tower. Tell me about the Tower with long-term. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're locking something down. Now, on another note, some of you could be dealing with an upheaval having to do with children, moving, lots of things. That's why you're feeling frustrated, because there's so much going on. Know that whatever it is here with forces working against you, you're still working through it and you're still managing, because you've got success here and great passion. This challenge is going to inspire you to keep pushing and keep going. And you don't even realize it. You don't even see it. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles with the Tower and long term. Some of you are locking down a job that is going to be around for a while. It's stable. You're stable. The Fool. Yeah, it's new. You don't see it right now. Maybe at the start of this week, you're like, what is she talking about? But believe me, it's going to come in and it's going to be just what you need. The Knight of Swords. If it's in the reverse, how do you want it to fall? In the reverse, yeah. Guard against impulsive action because you've got a lot going on. Like measure your words also. And then here with unfolding, access to greater prosperity is opening up for you slowly. You are growing as you learn more and keep expanding. And then you've got the World. So I feel that this opportunity comes in quick, but your transition to this is slower. I do feel that it's still in, Capricorn season. So we're about to step into Aquarius season at the time of this recording. So it's like, it's a transitionary phase. Tell me about unfolding with the World. Oh, shitballs. Okay. So Six of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. All right. So successful. You could be seeing repeating sixes. So this is about balance and harmony coming into your life. So know that you are going to receive a job. If you are looking for a career, there is more money on the horizon. Now, if this is about those of you that have a current job, you've contemplated walking away, but it's like this week, rather than walking away, you're figuring out solutions that make your job easier. It's a new way of doing things, because I don't see half of you might decide that it's time to move on. The other half, you know your story best, friends. Okay. If this is a week where you identify what has been draining your time and your energy, and you're being very methodical about doing things, organizing yourself, structuring yourself, and this new way of doing things helps you carry out your tasks long term without feeling stressed out, because it's like you find the proper footing or you find the proper balance. Okay. You're going to keep moving forward and you are in alignment here. Some of you might get a pay raise also this week, or there's talks about more money. Or some of you, like within your current employer, there could be a position that opens up. Look at that, more money, Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, if you've been stressing about finances, don't, honey, because this week looks good. All right, you're working through your limitations, finding solutions, and the Tower here feels like a breakthrough moment rather than an actual, oh my gosh, like my life is disrupted. For some of you, it might have to do with moving, right? Big changes. So, but even so, you are going to be okay. All right. So put yourself where you fit. I'm sorry about her boobies. They've been hanging out there, honey. Okay. All right. So that's the main message. Let's get into your advice and your charms and letters for those of you that want to stick around for that portion. All right. Let's pull these cards. I love your message, group two. Very, very inspiring. Very good news. Love it. All right. Spirit. For my group twos, what advice do you have for them this week? What guidance? How can we wrap up their reading? We've got anxiety. Don't be stressed, okay? Don't worry. Trust that these changes are for your highest good, even though you feel frustrated at times. Don't try to make something fit because that leads to frustration. Trust and go with the flow if you can, okay? Be confident this week. Yeah, do your best. No matter how frustrated you get, creativity and passion again, all right? You're finding your passion. Some of you have a passionate connection with somebody, know what I mean? Because it did come out like 3 times already. Some of you with the 5th house being here, you're stepping into your creativity and releasing something or stepping into something that can pay off in the future, okay? Because you did get a lot of pentacle energy, recognition, success for whatever it is that you're working at. There's something that you've been circling around that perhaps it's not ideal, right? It's like going back to this card, like go back to the beginning, or you're going back to something. Some of you, this could be like finishing a project, something that you were working on. It's time to revisit that. All right. Don't be anxious. You're going to be okay, honey. Okay. Yes. All right. Let's get into your letters and your charms. Hold on. All right, Spirit, what are the letters? What are the initials here for my group threes? Threes, I mean twos. DG, N, E, DE, deed, something about a house, property. Dean, somebody's name could be Dean. I know it's not spelled that way, but what can I say? Nut, somebody wants to nut, know what I mean? Pervert, okay. So T-I-K, TikTok could be a thing. Okay, let's get a few more. Letter C, D, K-D-A, S-N, A-S-N. Is that a thing? N-Z, New Zealand, H, J. Dash. Okay. So those are your letters. Let's get your charms. You might want to lower the volume, okay, because it gets a little bit loud. Hear it. Okay, well, we've got a flight here. So some of you are travel and experiences, okay? You're experiencing something new. That's what you're contemplating on. We've got the book, Alice in Wonderland. Somebody's name could be Alice. Somebody could be into mushrooms. Or you need to relax, okay? So we've got the green aventurine in a little jar here. Some of you work with green aventurine. It opens up your heart chakra and it brings you abundance, okay? As I say abundance, we've got the Empress, okay? And it fell on top of this boom box. So some of you could be into music, into your voice is your moneymaker. Your voice, your music. What you say is impactful, okay? Then we've got the yellow jade. So this is abundance also. Now, how many minutes are we in? I can't tell. Oh my Jesus. I don't know, I think like 20 minutes maybe. Yellow jade. So yellow jade is also about abundance. We got the money stack. Now this one, I have a story behind it. I bought it a few years ago before I met my ex-fiance. I had a bad breakup and I was like, you know what? I need something for luck in my life. And I took this, it's broken now, but it was a full thing and it had a red cord and I hung it in my office. And shortly after, everybody would laugh at work. They're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm trying to manifest love and money. Thank you. Hey, okay. And it worked. Okay. I got a higher paying job. I met my ex-fiance. We moved to Dallas. I made more money over there. But of course, it didn't work out. This thing broke. I lost it for some time. Anyways, point is that if it's intact and you believe in it, it works. Fishtail, somebody could be a Pisces, okay? Feminine energy, intuition. We've got the feather, signs, synchronicities, and symbols. We got MI, missing info. I'm. Then we've got the match, which is passion, the Ace of Wands, some new beginning. All right, the fortune cookie here is you know what you want. Now go out and get it. All right, so it's about taking action, all of this. All right, you've been waiting. It's time for action now. We've got the blue candle. It's broken. Some of you tried to manifest clarity and peace, but it's not happening. You could be very anxious right now, and it's time to relax, okay? We've got the crown and the 10 of Pentacles. So how do you want this to fall? It came out how it came out in the reverse. So there could be a little bit of disruption to the home and family. Some of you are worried about finances, but here with a crown, a Leo could be significant. This crown indicates bossing up, leveling up. You're okay. You're on top of your game. Then we've got this dice, which is about a balloon here. So some party, festivity, somebody's birthday. You're looking at something very closely here with a magnifying glass, paying attention to detail. You're following something, following trends, tracking something. But it's something is like a shooting star. It's ascending, it's elevating. So there is a goal of yours or a wish of yours that you're reaching. All right, you're watching something on your phone, or there's an important phone call here. Maybe you get an invitation to a party. You're thinking a lot about ways to make your work easier, ways to manifest what it is that you want. All right, so this is a very busy week for you, group 2. Even though I said like it's not a time for action, I feel like this is the energy that you are getting out of because you've been reflective and it's time to move. Now it's time to move. That moved as I said that. Okay, so my group 2s, that is what I have for you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you very much. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. I certainly appreciate it. And until next time, stay real, stay blessed. Bye. Hello, group 3. You chose this card. So this is a very interesting card that flew out because the other day I did a pick a card and this image came out when it was about like friends and disconnection. So some of you, maybe you watched that reading, or there could be a problem with a friend or someone around you, or this could even be your own energy because this one feels complex. It feels layered, right? There's a big cage here and there's like faces, masks sticking out. They aren't legit masks. Now, they're different colors, yellow, green, red. The red ones look frustrated, like contained anger. The green ones look a little bit more neutral, like meh. And the yellow ones look like, I don't know, there's discernment going on or trying to take something all in. So what I'm getting is like you've lived through a lot of things, right? And like it's many versions of yourself. This is not about losing yourself. It's about deciding which version of you stays, right? They don't feel fake. They feel learned. Some of these masks protected you. And some of you, it's like you're finding which one of these versions gets to stay. Like, I don't know. Let's pull your oracle cards. This is going to be an interesting one. Always my group 3s. You guys are so mystical. All right. You have to get like suppressed anger or suppressed frustration, right? What am I looking at? Yeah, I don't know. You're meant to move forward for sure. But it's like once you identify, because even in this image, it's like this person is fixing the mask, putting on a mask, and it's a green one. And it looks like neutral, trying not to have emotions over something, freeing yourself from versions of yourself or expectations even. Okay, Spirit, for the next 7 days, what can my group 3s expect? Tell me about the next 7 days. Tell me about the next 7 days. Freedom. Look at that. You're freeing yourself from this cage. You need to have more flexibility with your schedule and income. Being self-employed is ideal. Time off will get you clear. Light as a feather, are you? Okay, wish come true. They're both holding something. You're following the path and your wish is coming true, but it may not come in the way that you expected. No worries, it is just what you need. Perfect. Okay. What is happening this week for my group? Oh, we got trapped. You feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. Look for another job while keeping the one you have for now. Timing. It's all in the timing right now. Pull another card to see if you need to do it now, wait a while, or make a different decision. That's great because we do need to pull another card. Spirit. For my group threes, what is happening over the next 7 days? Roll the dice. Time to put yourself out there. You are hiding your talents and it's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight now. I love these gold dice. Look at that. So yeah, it's the time to move is now. You're no longer trapped in a version of yourself that doesn't work. We got opportunity here. Doors are opening up for you. You have the chance to change jobs, start a new business, or invest in a new venture. Just do it. All right, so the next 7 days is about finding your path, finding your own way. Let's pull you a romance card. Spirit, for my group threes, what is happening in love over the next 7 days? What do you have for them the next 7 days? Tell me about love. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So action is now. Attraction is strong. Okay. Nice. And let's do your tea leaves. Spirit, give me 2 from this side. I need to split it, you guys, because otherwise we keep getting the same cards. Okay. I just mentioned pineapple in group 1 and we got it over here. So we got reconciliation. Oops. And we've got funnel. Period of frustration, lessons to be learned. All right. Spirit from my group. Okay. Owl. And this one. Oh, you got 3. All right. Owl. Good advice from a wise person. Let's move these over here for more space. Good advice from a friend. And we got dog. Protection from a powerful friend. And then bouquet. Compliment from an admirer. And then we've got attraction there. So some of you, you have someone that's watching you. Someone's trying to figure you out too, honey. Okay, there's attraction here. All right, it's time. This is a week where you are going to feel freer. Something is happening for you this week. I love it. All right, let's roll your dice before we get into your tarot. Spirit, for my group threes, what is happening for them over the next 7 days? What area is being highlighted? And we have got the 6th house, which is career, in Aquarius, and Mars in Aquarius. Is it the 6th house or the 9th house? I always get them. It's the 6th house. Okay. So you're cutting away distractions, erratic patterns at work and being more structured. It's like you're thinking outside the box. All right. And confirmation. And you're realizing that you are not trapped. Mars cuts things. Okay. Cuts like, and here in Aquarius, it's like cutting through collective expectations. You're expected to be a certain way, to show up a certain way. And there's changes. Changes coming to your day-to-day life in health and career with your pets. Pets could be significant. Maybe some of you take your pets to the vet this week. Something like that. You're watching their health. Nothing, nothing major or anything like that. Or for some of you, it might be even surgery, but it's not anything too alarming. Okay. Spirit, for my group threes, what is happening? The letter K could be significant. SK, letter S, letter K. Spirit, it's on this clock here. You're taking a gamble, it seems like. Okay. Tell me about my group threes. What is coming in this week for them? What's their vibe? What's their energy? I hate that they're like bent this way. Hold on. All right. For group 1, what is happening? The 3 of Swords. You're liberating yourself from heartache. All right. What is the challenge here? 2 of Swords in the reverse. What will help here with my group 3s? What can help them this week? We've got the 4 of Swords in the reverse. What is coming in for them? What about timing? What is coming in for them? We've got the High Priestess. And what's the outcome of this week? Where are they landing here? Oh, Empress. Lovely. Very lovely. All right, back of the deck energies. We've got the Queen of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. And we've got the Page of Wands. All right, so you're inspired this week to build something, to connect with others, to collaborate. It's like you're receiving assistance from someone. You're getting on the same page. Now here, this Queen of Wands, I feel this is your energy or someone that you're dealing with. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Gender doesn't matter. So the Queen of Wands embodies confidence, charm, charisma. Someone very passionate. Okay, so that's what you're stepping into. And it's like you're liberating yourself from something that broke your heart, where you felt in disconnect. And it's like you're trying to gather yourself again, gather your emotions, and find who you are. There is something that you wanted and perhaps you're not getting. And it's not that you're not getting what you want. It's just it doesn't happen the way that you want it to. Because it comes to a choice that you need to make. All right. Let's look at wish come true with the 2 of Swords. Actually, let's clarify this 3 of Swords first. Tell me about the 3 of Swords with freedom. We have got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be connected. It's all about timing. Something has to happen. All right. But with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, maybe you weren't putting in the effort or you didn't feel prepared enough to take on this endeavor, whatever it is for you. Tell me about wish come true with the 2 of Swords in the reverse. We have got the Chariot in the reverse. Yeah, things are a little bit delayed. Knight of Wands reversed, Justice reversed. It feels like something has been unfairly delayed because of somebody else's actions or somebody else's decision. Okay. One more. The 2 of Cups, maybe with a romantic partner, perhaps, because this is your challenge this week. And then we've got the 3 of Wands in the reverse. This is not moving forward and not making plans for the future with someone. There could be a partnership or someone that you're connected to that delays the progress here for you. And it's like you're trying to reach an agreement. Now, what's going to help you this week here is getting yourself unstuck, taking action. And you're restless right now. If you've been feeling boxed in or trapped, this is a week where you decide to make a move. What move is this? Tell me about the 4 of Swords with trapped. The 8 of Wands, the bird here. It's not the 8 of Wands. It's one of those, doesn't have a title, doesn't have a number, but it's about wounded wings. This bird can't fly because it's injured. So you might have been feeling this way, or you might feel this way, like you're trapped in this lack of momentum and you're getting restless. So what's going to help you is trying to figure out a way, trying to look for options. All right. Look for something, because even with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, it could be like you're delaying looking for a job or you're delaying some type of action. Tell me about this trapped with the 4 of Swords reversed and this injured bird. Okay, we have got the 3 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, try to get over the heartache and let this inspire you to take action. Now I want to know, Spirit, why is my group 3 upset? Why the 3 of Swords with freedom? What is it that's causing their heartache? Oh, hold on. The Lovers in reverse. Unrequited love for some of you. 9 of Cups, having high expectations over something or someone, and it's not giving to you. It could be a job, it could be a lover, but it's the reciprocity wasn't there. And that's why you're being forced to move or take action, because you were investing in something or someone and it wasn't giving back to you. All right. Now, what's coming in for you here with timing is that you are going to decide to make a decision, to take action, to take a gamble and put yourself out there. It's like you start off the week feeling a little bit shaken or lacking confidence. And by the end of the week, you are stepping into this full power energy, knowing that it's time and that you have everything that you need. All right, hold the heck on. All right, tell me about timing with the High Priestess. What's coming in? What is coming in? We have got the Ace of Cups. All right, so it's a new opportunity, a new job, a new lover. Okay. Now, for some of you, there could be reconciliation with someone. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. Oops. The King of Swords. How do you want him to fall? In the reverse. Okay. Someone could be a little upset, wanting to make things work with you. The Hermit, but you feel like you need your space. You're not sure. You're tempted, but you're not sure. Give me one more on this King of Swords reverse for this Ace of Cups. Hold on. Oh, these little cards. Maybe they're too little. They're too little. Hold on. Okay, tell me about this King of Swords reverse with this Ace. Okay, I'm done. I'm freaking done. Hold. You know what? I'm gonna, next time, I'm gonna put them in a little bag and just pull them that way. Yes. How do you want this Strength card to fall? Sideways. How do you want it to fall? In the reverse, the way it came out. So there's a little bit of fear associated with having a renewal with someone that you've had issues with. All right, there's a lesson to be learned. If you are in disconnect from someone and you're upset because you're free from that connection, you're not getting what you want, how you want, you're being advised to pace yourself. Take your time when it comes to this, if it's about a connection. Okay. Now, if you are single, then time to put yourself out there. You could be dealing with someone that's a jerk. We got Leo, air sign energy with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, someone that feels detached or someone that is just not who they appear to be. And that could represent these masks, being trapped with the illusion of someone. There's a person in your energy, group 3, that makes you feel less than ideal. We got the Empress reversed and the Temperance card. It's like you're trying to heal fragments of yourself because someone has taken, you don't know who you are without this person. And that's why you're trying to find yourself again. All right. I feel that this is for my group of people that have separated from someone. And it's like you're no longer trapped, but now that you're not trapped, you don't know where to go. And here with compliments from an admirer, this could be someone trying to come back in to patch things up with you. You're attracted to this person. There could be history here, whatever your story is. You do have someone in your corner that's offering you advice and protection. Okay, but ultimately the decision is up to you. Making a decision with this person is a gamble. Put yourself first and be this Empress, regardless of your gender, because you've already had some bullshit happen with this person. And then you're going to be tempted to put yourself in that again because you're attracted, because there's love, whatever the case is. This relationship was unsteady. Now, for those of you that are single, maybe this is a part of your history. If you don't have someone that you're dealing with that you recently separated from, this is a person coming your way to where you are the one that's fearful and doubtful about this connection. Okay. It's not, is this, okay, Spirit. For my singles, tell me about this timing with High Priestess. The 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, you're worried about someone that comes in that isn't ready to commit, or their intention is not to commit. They could want to be open, and you're not willing to put yourself in a situation where you're stuck again. Anyways. All right, with roll the dice, the Empress. What is the outcome here with roll the dice and the Empress? The 3 of Pentacles. How do you want it to fall? Upright. Okay. So you're working on building something. Oh, look. And I just noticed a similarity here. I love when there's similarities in cards. So we've got the 3 dice and the 3 discs here. The 3 die. Okay. Multiple. What's coming in? What's the outcome? I'm sorry. What's the outcome for my group? All right. How do you want that to fall? In the reverse. There's still this kind of guarded energy, a little bit blocked off even, because you want to avoid total ruin or total disaster, because you're trying to get over the loss of something. Group 3, this is a week of recalibration for you, honey, where you're not fighting. You're not fighting for your heart's desire. You're just letting something be, and you're trying to be cooperative. But you are finding yourself again. This is a huge week for you, okay? It is a big one because you're working through the heartache and you're stepping into who you're meant to be. And you are getting out of this situation that you feel trapped in, even though right now you don't see it. Yeah, it's quite significant. All right. I said it was going to be an interesting layered reading, and it sure is, honey. Okay. All right, let's get you some advice. I feel we really need advice for this group. Okay. All right. What advice? Spirit, for my group 3s, what advice do you have for them? What should they focus on? For my group 3s, what advice do you have for them? Rejection. Okay, rejection is divine protection, honey. Okay. Pain. Okay, well, what advice do you have for my group 3s? Cleanse. This period of frustration and rejection and pain is meant to recalibrate. That, I can't say that enough. That's what you're experiencing. As painful as it is, there's magic at the end of this, okay? You're cleansing yourself, freeing yourself. That, have faith. Tap into that creativity of yours, but have faith that all this is meant to cleanse your path so that you can invite opportunities and whatever is meant to find you, okay? And look at all these colors. Don't they kind of match? Orangey, red, kind of, sort of. Okay. All right, let's get you some letters and charms. That's your advice here, honey. And let's zoom in. And oh my gosh, these charms are heavy. All right, Spirit, what are the letters for group 3? We got L-O, Lopus. Blank tiles. Okay, you make it whatever you will. I, AI. Oh, another blank tile. L, Z, K, M, V. Is it M or W? I don't know. V, Q, Y, I. Pale, male. Quail. Okay. Skill. Kill. Hopefully not. I mean, But yeah, kill something like a bad habit. All right, let's get you some charms. Here, what are the charms for? Group 3. Okay, so we have got the teddy bear, which is about comfort and security. Let's zoom in. Oh. Oh. Let me see that. All right. We got a shit ton of letters, guys. It's a long story. J-A-K, Jack, Jackie, Jag, a jaguar, bug, B-U-G. Oh. V, somebody has a kitty, a dog. X, fax. Pax, isn't that like peace? Oh my Jesus, too many letters. Somebody's dog could be significant. We've got a bone here. Oops. Then we've got the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Somebody could be Catholic, Christian. We've got the bumblebee, which is about productivity. So it's a very busy week. Maybe you'll be seeing bees as confirmation of this message. F-U-F-Z. We got the blue broken candle. So it's not even lit. So there is a manifestation here, manifesting peace into your life. We've got the fairy. So something magical. You did get magic at the end. So some of you will be seeing spiritual signs and symbols. Smart sweets. Here, some of you could be watching your diet. Got M-A-Y. Oh, look, Amy. Maybe an Amy is relevant, or that's your name, or the month of May. All right, we got the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So, well, how do we want it to fall? Oops, she fell outside the ring. How do you want it to fall? This way. Upright. Okay, so clear thoughts, clear communication. And we have got the Lover. Shut the front door. Okay, so this is about connection. You could be dealing with someone that's a salty ass, and you need to determine whether you take this person or not. We've got the pot. I call it the boiling pot. But if you keep the lid on a pot, sooner or later it bubbles over. There's something about needing patience. We got the snowflake. So this is about individuality. It matches your masks over there, right? Finding your true voice, your true self. S-T. Past. Fui. Fui, past. Fui is Spanish for was. All right, we got the guitar. So somebody could play guitar, or somebody could be a musician into music. We've got the screw. So this is about building, repairing something. We got the paw here, the dog paw or the kitty paw. We got a music staff. So another note. So somebody, again, musically inclined. Maybe you decide to play a guitar, an instrument. What else? We got the quarter. So the quarter here, the year is... Where the hell is the year? Oh. It is 2015. So that year could be significant. And we have got... Who is this? Homestead. Homestead. So somebody's home could be significant. There's a picture of a house here. 25 cents. All right. We got the Two of Wands. So that fork in the road, making a decision. We got a piece of selenite. So talking about cleansing. What else? We got the G next to the kitty, gato. So cat, trust your intuition. Independence. Maybe your cat is going to the vet this week. We've got the 10 of Swords. So you're putting an end to something, or there's an ending to something. Yeah, I feel group 3, you are going through a transition. All right. But it's an important one. So friends, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Stay real. Stay blessed. Bye.